In a quiet village, as night fell, lanterns glowed softly. High above, the full moon shone, watching over the sleeping world. Inside one of the houses, a young girl named Luna sat at her loom. With nimble fingers, she wove threads of moonlight into a beautiful fabric that shimmered like silver. Her first magical carpet, woven with patterns of the moon, glowed softly. The villagers gathered, admiring its wondrous light. A small, poor child, shivering in the cold, asked for warmth. Luna kindly gifted him a moonlit carpet, and his face lit up with pure joy. Next, a villager asked for gold. Luna wove him a carpet that shimmered with golden coins, and his greedy smile glittered in the moonlight. A noblewoman then requested beauty. The enchanted carpet transformed her, making her appear young and radiant once more. Soon, crowds gathered around Luna's loom, their voices clamoring. Everyone wanted more wishes: gold, youth, and power. Luna wove faster and faster, her hands a blur of motion. Silver light wrapped around her, and sparks flew from the rapidly moving threads. As she continued to weave, her hands began to fade, glowing softly. They became almost transparent, seemingly lost in the moonlight threads. Her face grew pale with exhaustion, but still, she pushed herself, weaving without rest. A greedy merchant, holding out his hand impatiently, demanded an entire empire. The pressure on Luna grew immense. The loom began to glow dangerously, the threads of moonlight tangling. The magic itself trembled under the strain. Suddenly, a wise old woman stepped forward. Her eyes were kind, and she held a small flickering candle. She asked for nothing for herself, but for the village to be healed from the growing greed. Luna paused, her weaving slowing. Tears, shining like tiny stars, welled in her exhausted eyes and traced paths down her pale cheeks. The carpet on the loom transformed. Instead of granting wishes, it now showed the villagers their own reflections, distorted by their desires. They saw their own greed reflected back, faces twisted, hands clutching imaginary gold. Shame washed over them. The carpet shone even brighter, spreading a gentle, cleansing moonlight across the entire village, touching every heart. One by one, the villagers dropped their imaginary treasures. They dissolved into stardust, disappearing into the night. With the greed lifted, Luna's hands were restored. They glowed softly, whole and healthy once more. The loom itself became lighter, and the threads of moonlight danced freely, no longer tangled or strained. The villagers, now humbled, came to help Luna. They brought her water, food, and offered kindness instead of demands. Luna began to weave once more, but this time, her carpets were filled with joy, peace, and beautiful stories. The village at night was now filled with a calm moonlit glow. There was no more greed, only contentment. Luna smiled up at the moon, her loom now resting beside her. It felt as if the moon itself was weaving alongside her in the peaceful night sky.